All right, guys, so I got a couple questions about what kind of mobile setup I was using. I mean, you guys know by now I preach being mobile. I wanna be able to basically scout my way in at all times, have a stand on my back, be able to set up, at any time. So basically, I'm gonna show you guys the entire setup that I kind of use, whether I'm self-filming or not filming at all. I'm kind of gonna go through everything and why I use it. So right here is the tree stand. I know what you guys are thinking, if you're unfamiliar with this tree stand, it's small. But there are bigger options. We'll actually do a video on one of the other options that we do have that's a little bit bigger, but this is the Lone Wolf Custom Gear DS.5. So this is like what they call their public land stand. This thing, it's as light as they come. It's got to be, I'm pretty sure it's the lightest stand on the market. It's small, but at the same time, it's going to get me from point A to point B on super easy. I'm not even going to know it's on my back. If I'm sitting for 2 to 3 hours, this is where it's at all day long. The only downside to this setup that I would like to possibly change is the seat's pretty thin. They do make a 1.0 version of this entire stand, and that one does have a thicker seat. So I could just, try and mod something up. Other than that, I plan to just put some stealth tape on this thing, and that'll quiet it up, keep all the metal from banging on each other. Just to give you guys kind of like a visual. I'm 6'2", 6'3", 230 pounds. I get it, this looks small, and it is small. And the first time I got on it, I was kind of like, this isn't big enough for me, guys. But with time, like anything else, you just get used to things. And I ended up using this, I'll tell you right now, I probably hung this stand 100 times this year, and I got used to it. So like I said, do they offer a bigger version? Yeah, it's a couple pounds heavier. I was trying to stay as mobile as I possibly can, as light as I possibly can. With that being said, I wear like a size 12 boot. So if you guys are looking to purchase something like this will at least give you an idea of what you're working with on this platform. I mean, it's not, huge by any means, but it gets the job done. And like I said, after a while, I got used to it. So that was the biggest thing. You just got to try these things out, give them a little time, and it'll be all right. So this thing actually does have the the backpack straps that come straight from Lone Wolf Custom Gear too. I could have got some cheaper ones, I'm sure, but these these were heavy duty. If I got to pack stuff on the back or anything like that, I know these things are going to hold up. They got the the little buckle in the middle and everything like that. So like I said, if I do want to carry a big load on there, if I'm packing out a deer, let's say I go 2 miles back, which isn't unlikely, I could cape out a deer, throw that thing on there. I wouldn't be worried about it one bit. This thing is basically like a frame pack. It's that light. So moving down the line, I'll start with the sticks, okay? So there's a lot of sticks out there. I stuck with the Lone Wolf Custom Gear setup. And even Lone Wolf Custom Gear themselves, they offer a few different sticks. They offer some double sticks, some shorter sticks. You can put an 8er on them. I ended up running the full stick, which is basically the complete opposite system, I guess you could say, as this DS.5. So this one's like the most compact, stand that they make, other than their saddle stands. But this stick's a little bit bigger than their other ones. And the reason I just wanted something that was gonna be sturdy. Like I said, I'm a bigger guy. I didn't want to be messing with an 8er. I didn't want to have an 8er at the bottom of this thing, trying to get down in the dark. Your foot slips through it, and next thing you know, you're hanging there or something crazy. I just went with the full-size stick, and believe it or not, this thing actually does pack down pretty decent on this 0.5 stand. Like I said, with this being the small stand and this being the biggest stick, if that's something you guys are willing to try, it's gonna fit just fine. It packs down pretty flat. I mean, if I want to put 3-4 sticks on the back of this thing, that's the other perk to this. If you're not familiar with the Lone Wolf Custom Gear setup, like, these things pack down flat. It's not like the old Lone Wolf system that had to pack all the way out. It's got a super low profile, so if you're trying to get aggressive and you're going through, brush and stuff like that, you don't have to worry about getting caught on as many things. I taped this up with just normal hockey tape. Once again, Lone Wolf Custom Gear sells stealth tape. I just went the cheaper route and just got some hockey tape, wrapped it around it. Now at least the metal does bang. It's not super loud by any means. Moving down the line, if I'm self-filming, once again, I stuck with the Lone Wolf Custom Gear tree arm. I also threw a Manfrotto head on there. It's a Manfrotto B3, I'm pretty sure. Something that was small, it got the job done. And like I said, this thing, once again, packs down, super low profile. Like, I can put that right up against the base of that stand, put one strap over it. They actually make rubber grommets, so everything kind of snaps in there nice if you really wanted to, especially for your sticks. So if I am, going to be self-filming, which I'm not a huge fan of. Obviously, it's just a pain in the butt. It's hard to kill deer when you're self-filming. You try and get everything on film. It's a pain in the butt. But if I am, this is what I'm taking with me. And for the most part, if I'm not packing on my back, I can put it in this fanny pack, or you know, otherwise keep it on the back. But like I said, so get into this fanny pack. I'll carry this fanny pack if I am self-filming, and maybe sometimes, you know, even if I'm not, just depends on what kind of gear I'm going to be carrying. This is a Badlands pack. It's not the only one I've used in the past, but it was kind of like one of the bigger ones that I could find, and I didn't want something super small because, like I said, I'm carrying a camera. I just wanted to be able to put that camera right in this pouch. Kind of has different pockets for everything you need, your little wind checker, stuff like that. Your little pull-up rope, that, I mean, there's plenty of room for stuff like that. Any extra equipment, straps. The one reason I really do like having the fanny pack is because if I am climbing up that tree and I'm trying to be as efficient as possible, like as soon as I get to the base of that tree, every step matters. I don't want to be taking extra steps. I want to get up that tree as fast as I possibly can. Everything needs to be ready. Well, if I have this fanny pack on me, I unzip it, my straps are right there, I'm throwing sticks on, I'm going. It's one time up for me. I'm not coming back down grabbing more stuff. Maybe I'll even hook these, you know, if I'm wearing my harness. I might hook, if I'm using 2 or 3 of these, which I do a lot of times, sometimes even 2, I'll hook these actually into my harness and start climbing up. Like I said, I'm only going up once. So this thing, I mean, will carry the camera, it'll carry all my extra straps, and get me in and out with a lot more equipment. The one thing that I would change about my setup this year, and I'm going to change it, and it's something minute, but I want to perfect this, is to stop using pull-up ropes like this. I know that they have like retractable ones that actually, I don't know, it almost looks like the size of like a stopwatch, and I think you just like hit a button and it's not going to get all snarled up. You don't have to worry about this at the base of your tree stand, trying to untangle this every single time. So other than that, that's the setup that I'm using. I'm going with the Badlands pack, and pretty much I'm Lone Wolf Custom Gear, you know, on everything else, just because I think it's one of the top, you know, companies out there. It's super easy to use, and that's what I'm rolling with, guys.